It happened during the summer of 2006 when my family went on a weekend getaway to a remote campsite. I was 13 at the time, and my cousin Jake had come with us. The first night was peaceful. Just the usual crackling campfire, the sound of crickets, and the occasional rustling in the trees. But by the second night, everything changed. The campsite had a small communal bathroom at the edge of the woods. It was old, made of weathered wood, and had dim yellow lighting that flickered every few seconds. Around midnight, Jake and I decided to use the bathroom before heading to bed. The walk there was eerie, the distant hoots of owls and the whispering wind making the dark woods feel alive. Jake went into one of the stalls while I washed my hands at the sink. As the water ran, I heard it. Soft, raspy breathing coming from the far end of the bathroom. It was slow and deliberate, like someone standing just out of sight. I froze, my hands dripping, and glanced in the mirror. Nothing, just the row of stalls behind me. "Jake," I whispered. "What?" he called back from his stall. I turned off the faucet, and for a moment there was silence. Then, a dragging sound like something heavy scraping against the tiled floor. It came from the last stall, the one with the door slightly ajar. My stomach tightened. It had been empty when we came in. The stall door creaked open, just a crack, and from the dark gap, I saw a single eye staring at me. Bloodshot, wide, unblinking. I stumbled back, slamming into the sink. My breath caught in my throat as the stall door inched open further, revealing a gaunt figure in tattered clothes, crouching unnaturally low, its mouth stretched into a grin, teeth too large for its face. Jake's stall door burst open. What the hell was that? I grabbed his arm, yanking him toward the exit. The lights flickered violently as the dragging sound sped up behind us. We ran, bursting out into the night, sprinting back to our tent. My parents woke up to our frantic screams, but when my dad checked the bathroom, it was empty. No footprints, no signs of anyone ever being there. We left the next morning. As we packed up, an old groundskeeper watched us from a distance. Before we drove off, he approached the car and tapped on my dad's window. His voice was calm, but heavy. "You boys saw him, didn't you?" My dad frowned. "Saw who?" The old man sighed, eyes dark and knowing. "A kid went missing here decades ago. They never found him. But campers, sometimes they see something in that bathroom. And those who do never stay another night." We drove away without saying a word, and we never went back.